hold on.
Say his
John
name.
Carpenter's. Yep, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Let's just roll into the trailer. I don't want to spoil too much, but just wait until you see this trailer. Okay, your honest impression, dude. When I sent this over and was like, check this out, like, how hyped did you get watching this trailer?
I mean, I thought it was really cool. I saw this like when it was the game, the Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
And I thought I brought this up at one point, but I guess I didn't. But this game, it looks like over the top and exciting. It looks fun.
I'm so excited. Basically, what we're gonna be looking at here, guys,
Right now?
yeah, right here. But if you guys are just listening on the Spotify, right now we are watching this team of Toxic Commandos, and I don't want to ruin too much of the storyline. But think of these guys as like a rogues brigade.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I see where you're going with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, what happened is there's this thing that happened, and they need to bring in these like mercenaries, and the mercenaries, like, they don't end up getting good ones. This is just kind of like a ragtag group of like a bunch of like nobodies that.
This is the best part of the trailer.
It's so good, dude. So we're listening to
hordes of zombies and
we're listening
like
to Bon Jovi right now. And this is just a return to madness. Like, if you want to think of just like 80s action of just nonstop, just like everything is crazy over the top in a zombie shooter. That's what we're looking at right now. Dude, it looks so sick. Look at those hordes, bro.
So with this game, they're using the same like spawning or horde system as Space Marine 2. And remember when we watched that with Blue and we were kind of previewed that? It's like just the pure chaos, and like that's what made the game seem so exciting. And I think that this game, based off of this trailer, has that same feel, and I am super excited about it. And it's one of those, it looks goofy and just over the top of animations, and kind of how we talked about with Space Marine 2, like it was fluid. You know what I mean? Like the game looks fluid, and like the enemies looked fluid, and I'm super excited about this one.
Dude, the scenes in the trailer where they're just literally mowing down, like driving the truck, just mowing down hordes of enemies, and it's like Bon Jovi shot through the hardest play, and you're like, oh my god, like this is such a cheesy like 80s style right now, and I'm here for it. Like, I'm here for it.
And it's funny that you say that, because it truly is inspired by 80s action and horror. So like that's definitely like spot on, especially because Carpenter, like, he's an iconic director for like The Thing, The Fog, and a whole bunch of other places that he or a whole bunch of other movies that he's created. So
Halloween.
Halloween. Oh yeah, I thought I typed that one in there. Dang it. Yeah, Halloween is a big one.
Escape from New York with Snake Plissken.
Yep, a whole bunch of them. So
yeah,
super excited for this game. Like you said, I don't think many people are talking about it yet, because I don't think they know what it is, and there's such a mainstream media behind like Call of Duty Zombies, and with that one coming out right now, like that's kind of like where people are going to lean towards more so than a game like this. But overall, I think the mechanics of this game, like, sure, they may not be like the greatest, but it's just gonna be one of those games where like it's just have fun, just mow down hordes of zombies, like a zombie game should be, and it's gonna be co-op, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be sweet. So Carpenter, like we talked about, he's a pretty famous writer. He's written Halloween, Escape from New York, The Thing, all that stuff. This is gonna be 100% inspired by cheesy 80s action movies, and we talked about this a lot with RoboCop. Like that genre is just so ripe for video games. You know, it's like, it's just everything that you want in a video game. Just over the top, just crazy, just like ridiculous nonstop action, like ridiculous stunts, and like it's everything that makes a video game great. And I'm super excited for it. And if you're a fan of like the zombies games, you're obviously gonna love this one. This one is being put out by Saber, who did Evil Dead. So I mean, they have some experience with the genre. Basically, it's taking place in like a near future post-apocalyptic kind of
Yes. Yep.
scenario, which has become kind of commonplace. But
Yeah.
essentially, story-wise, what's happening is that there's this group that does a bunch of experimental testing, and their goal is to harness the power of the core, like the power in the Earth's core. They're trying to harness the power. Something goes terribly wrong, and they end up releasing what is known as the Sludge God, which I think
Yeah.
is just like an absolute perfect name for a cheesy 80s like action genre. The Sludge God, like, so amazing. That's so great.
I
Yeah,
was like that when I saw that name. I was like, did I read that wrong? Is that really the name of the character? Is this
that
a reliable source that I'm reading? But
that is
yeah,
really
kind of
the
going
name.
off of that. Yeah, that's so funny. So,
Yeah.
and with the Sludge God, he like creates all these like zombie monster kind of people, right? Is that what I kind of read?
Yeah, basically what he does is he's like the host. Think of him as
Yeah.
like zombie patient zero, where
Yeah.
he's like turning everybody into zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think it's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be 4-player co-op. So this ragtag team, you always have 4 people, so it'll be a 4-player co-op. Each of the people have a variety of weapons and a variety of gadgets and a variety of play styles. So think of it
Mm-hmm.
um, almost like an Overwatch, I would think, but like a campaign Overwatch, where it's, one person. You'll select your person based on what you want your role to be.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be super sick, dude. I think it's gonna be nasty.
That's gonna be super fun, and I just like these are the types of games I like, where it's just like just shooting stuff, mowing down. So kind of like we were talking about with Space Marine, like I went and beat Space Marine because I was like, I need to play a game like this, and it was a blast. And just any game like this is like super fun. It's not anything serious; it's mindless. And I think games like this are so fun when you just need something mindless and not really. I'm sure there's like a little bit of grind to it, and like in terms of like leveling up and things like that, but the fact that you just get to mow stuff down with no repercussions is awesome. So
Yeah, I think it's gonna be so fun. And like, dude, I'm not an FPS guy. Like, I'm not a shooter guy at all. And like, this just looks so fun. It just looks like exactly everything that I want. So I'm super excited for the game. It should be awesome. We'll have more details on it as it comes. As of right now, it's just set for sometime in 2024.
yeah,
So we'll keep you guys updated. But definitely a game to put on your radar. And if you haven't checked out the trailer, go check out the trailer, because it's like, dude, I was watching the trailer and I'm like, I'm so freaking hyped right now. Like, let's go team, let's go.
right. So with this kind of going into a little bit like a zombies genre in general, I feel like this is a game that like zombie games should be like. You know what I mean? Just massive hordes and things like that. Like, I feel like Left 4 Dead, like the newer one, Back 4 Blood, did that kind of like it didn't like it was very hyped, and then it came out and people were like, this is bad, like this is not fun. And similarly, like Call of Duty kind of lost the way of like good zombies, I guess. You know what I mean? Like they're not so good anymore. And I think this is a good looking zombie game in my opinion.
I feel like there's almost like 2 types of zombie games at this point.
Mm-hmm.
There's like something like this, which is a much more just horde shooter kind of thing, where
Yep.
it's just nonstop craziness. And then there's the zombie genre of like a The Last of Us or something like that, where it's
Yeah.
much more like trying to be like jump scary, almost like what's the game that we played?
Outlast?
Yeah, almost like an Outlast,
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
like an Outlast. Like, it's not so much like a horde kind of thing, where it's much more of like a just trying to be scary type of thing. Does that make sense?
I think there's 3 different types.
You think
I
there's,
think there's
3
three different
types?
Yeah, I think there's the Horde, Spawn, like World War Z, Toxic Commando, and like games like that. And then there's like the Call of Duty version where it's like waves and like you have to like level up certain things, unlock certain things.
Yeah.
And then there's the third type that's more story driven. You know what I mean? So like the Dying Light, The Last of Us. And I think I like those games more so than I like the Call of Duty. Like, you know what I mean? Like the level up, unlock, like go as far as you can. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know me, dude. I need an end. I need an end
Yeah.
to a game. I can't constantly grind. So like the horde shooter, like I'm okay with the horde shooter, But in this context where it's in a storyline, like I know I'm going to get to the end of the game at some point,
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. But in like zombies where it's just like, see how many levels you can make it, I'm just like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I lose interest. Like especially like after playing for like 5 hours and I get to like level 10, die. Level 15, die. Level 4, die. Like I don't want to keep going back and dying over and over. And here is it people gonna say
It's a skill issue.
and like it probably is because I don't like I lose interest after like 4 hours of playing that kind of zombie game. But like Dying Light, like the whole time, like another reason why I like Dying Light and Last of Us is like you almost have to be sneaky around the zombies. You know what I mean? Like kind of like if you make any noise, they're all gonna come and get you. So like be sneaky and like Dying Light, like especially with that game, it's like there's like two different types of zombies where like during the day, like you can kind of walk past them, they'll like walk at you or run at you a little bit. But if you play at night, that's when like the scary zombies come out and like really chase you down.
Yeah.
And I like the way they do that kind of gameplay. But like, I don't know. The Call of Duty zombies, I know this isn't what we're talking about, but I think they're dead. Like people still love them. And like there's like Call of Duty's always gonna have people to play those zombies. But kind of where I was going with that is just like, this game looks like a zombie game that's going to be fun to me.
Yeah, no, this looks like a zombie game. Like we were saying, what a zombie game should be. Because like, yeah, you get to the Call of Duty thing. Like, okay, you get to level 20, great.
Mm-hmm.
Now what? We'll try to get to level 21. Okay, you've gotten to level 21. Now what? Okay, we'll try to get to level 22. It's like, dude, how long can we do this for before I'm just like, I don't care if I reach level 33. Like, I'm done with this game. Like,
right. And I think what kind of killed zombies for me in the Call of Duty sense is they made them too complicated. Like the original World at War zombies and Black Ops zombies, like there were certain things that you had to do to like unlock certain guns, or like do different things to like level up and become more powerful, which was fine. But like, and that's when I like enjoyed it. But now you have to like, it's almost like it's over the top on what you have to do with some of these like zombie games, like or Call of Duty specifically. It's like first to go unlock this, you have to go push this button, go do that, find this, find that, take the train, and teleport to this space. It's like, okay, I'm losing track. Okay, and I'm getting bored. So like when I like played the Cold War zombies, I literally like they're like go do this, and I'm just running in a circle to shooting zombies. I'm like I'm not doing the tasks.
Yeah,
I'm just shooting the zombies. I don't want to do anything aside from shooting the zombies. So.
Yeah, the tasks is just absolutely annoying. It's like almost like it's like almost like they're trying to introduce like campaign story elements into a mini game, and you're like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, it's like we just want to like in that sense. If they're gonna do that, I just want to kill zombies. Like, and sure, like I'll do the levels, but like don't make it more complicated than it has to be. Like to make it harder each level. And then, like, yeah, those few unlocks is fine. But when it gets over the top, like this open world one that's going to be out for Modern Warfare 3, open world zombies, like, that's insane. Like, how many things are you going to have to do, like, to, like, be a part, like, I don't know, whatever. That's just my thought on the the state of zombies with Call of Duty. But
yeah,
enough of that. No more Call of Duty zombie talk.
No more Call of Duty zombie talk. Yeah, so guys, this game is going to be what we believe what zombie game should be all about. So I'm not a first person shooter. I'm definitely picking up this game. I'm super excited for it. I think it's going to be sweet.
We'll have to play it together because I can play with you. I'll be able to play on the PlayStation with you.
I was gonna say I think we should co-op it.